go. Game 6, day 1. South Africa in possession against the Fast 5 Ferns. South Africa won the toss. New Zealand will take their power play in the second quarter. South Africa in the third. And really in the games we've seen so far, it's how those power plays are used which become critical, isn't it?
It is, and I think New Zealand have a history of using their power plays well. If you remember that final from 2 years ago, it was a first quarter power play. They blew Australia out of the water
I still
early.
dream of that. Okay,
Jen, you need to get out more.
So good start for South Africa.
Oh, beautiful long ball then.
And this is Monica Faulkner. Beautiful feed to Mez. And as you probably well know, Liz Ellis, New Zealand perhaps looking around, needing some fresh goal attacks, wing attacks. This is the place that perhaps they can shine.
It certainly is. Bailey Mez overlooked for the Quad Series and the Constellation Cup. But he's very successful in this form, has won 3 Fast 5 series with New Zealand. So she's such a versatile athlete, currently sitting in goal shooter, and she'll want to put out a good performance just to let Silver Fern selectors know she's still around.
Speed of the ball, and she very much is still around, and it's a difference, you know, the way that the New Zealanders are taking this campaign. They emphasise it's very much part of the Ferns machinery, if you like, whereas I don't think many of the other countries are treating it like that.
No, just about all the other countries do use it as a bit of a blooding, you know, for younger players.
Silly Burger. They want the 2, South Africa. Here's Stoltz. Oh, unkind.
Unusual. Retsky Stoltz tends to use 6 seconds of the allocated 3 seconds available to her. And she's been incredibly successful.
Well, I think she's the only one of the South African team that were here last year who are back this year. Few others of them have been in other years.
Destruction in the 2 or 3.
Beautiful jump there from Vimbella at goalkeeper for South Africa. Van der Merwe will need to just cover 2-on-1.
That's what people want to see from Bailey Mez. They want to see her get her confidence back.
Well, beautiful 2-point shot. That's got to be good for it. Oh! Fitzpatrick came flying. She did very well. Not to collect anybody.
There's 2 for Stoltz.
Vantage causing centre.
She scored all her points from 2-pointers in the earlier game against Jamaica, did Stoltz. 5 from 9. Oh, awkward for Faulkner. Oh, have a go. Oh, she passes.
It's such a balancing act, isn't it? Do you take the risk early? Do you try and get the rhythm in heading into your power play? Or do you just try and tick the point scoring over with the little 1-point plays?
That's probably the more sensible option.
Oh, we're not here for sensible.
We're not, but they are. Burger, again, choosing not to take the shot.
Yeah, that's interesting, isn't it? She took all those shots and more in the first game and sunk 4 from 4 from that distance.
Wow, that's a real heave-down court. Ekanasio just manhandling Vimbella out of the way.
Well, this is a really experienced shooting line for New Zealand. Both Ekanasio and Bailey Mez have got plenty of Silver Ferns caps between them. Ekanasio in particular is a long-range specialist.
Vantage contact, centre.
Ekanasio very distinctive in the way she canters around the court.
Centre
That's
instruction.
such a funny thing to call a goal. I couldn't agree more.
2 or 3.
Canter.
Well, she canters.
Sure.
It's a very graceful style.
It is very graceful.
That's a good rebound from Ekanasio.
Ekanasio for New Zealand.
New Zealand just stretching this out. 6-3 first quarter. They've got their power play next.
Contact, vantage offside.
It's a dangerous period here for South Africa. Don't want to end up getting too out of touch.
Instruction, goal defence, 1 or 2.
Beautiful shot.
Beautiful from Stoltz.
Yeah.
She'd be so easily, wouldn't she? Easy rather to underestimate.
Yeah,
Quite a
she's-
diminutive player. Boy, she's got guts.
Really unassuming. But certainly does the job.
Gets South Africa away down court. Karen Berger, of course, playing against her home nation. good rebound position from Berger. The last minute of this first quarter, good challenge.
You can see New Zealand just having some trouble getting the ball down court. Amelia Anacunazio coming a long way up to the transverse line. So probably just a little bit more work needs to be done by the midcourt and the defenders to get the ball a little bit closer for the New Zealand shooters.
Here's Alia Dunn. She had pretty good numbers in the first game this morning against England. Not that time, though.
Just near the post.
6 from 6 for Dunn in terms of 1-point shots, 1 from 3 2-point shots. So deadly under the post.
Again, Echinaccio going for the 2.
That's where she looks so good, doesn't it? Just a nice high release. You can just see it, can't you, when players are confident and they go to the post, they don't look anywhere else. Most of the time it's going to go in.
That is the end of the first quarter. A good one for New Zealand. They lead South Africa 8-5.
But a 14-2 power play against England, which has been about average for most teams in the power play. Jamaica just having that one outstanding quarter in their first game against South Africa. But 14's about right. You want to hit 14 or 16. So the 3-point shot.
Throw in South Africa. So no good that time for, bit of confusion as to whether or not she could pick it up. Smart though. It's a little sneaky off the post.
Fitzpatrick. This is one of the differences between both teams. New Zealand have run most of their line throughout the course of this game. South Africa have not. And you can see the fatigue starting to set in.
Yeah, and that was a lovely up to go back from Kimi Rapoi off the back. So there's 2. So South Africa just... Oh, what a snatch!
Superb work from Faulkner. And the backup straight down the court. And if you're going to get that sort of ball, it'd be great to finish it off.
And why not finish off with 6?
Close.
Well, 2 would do.
Yeah, Faulkner will finish off her own great work. Gee, that was a good defensive play up on the transverse line.
Well, she's got so much to prove, this youngster, or a great opportunity anyway. South Africa yet to score in the second quarter.
Just noticed a few times Casey Shuane, the South African centre, just wanders back a little bit prematurely when her shooters want her.
Holly Fowler, that was her take. South Africa paying the price for not taking the shots.
Faulkner Dunn fighting over the rebound.
No shot. Footwork by Dunn.
So South Africa want to get the ball down court quickly. Clearly they want to do that just to stop New Zealand setting up any sort of defensive structure.
Well, when you think about it, you know, we're just about halfway through this quarter. New Zealand have only added 4 points.
Yeah, it's a good defensive effort from South Africa. But South Africa haven't scored in this quarter. That's what they need to do now.
Shuane. Indecision, and I suppose
you're being very kind, Jen. That's just eating up time. Berger. Siggy Berger gets her first 2-point shot.
Familiar face on the bench of South Africa. Zanele Indodana, former captain, now assistant coach of this side.
Contact centre in the 3.
Head coach
in the 2.
Dorette Badenhorst.
Oh, beautiful rebound there from Mez. Looking out. You would assume this is New Zealand's strongest shooting combination for the power play quarter.
Well, at the moment, they're certainly not producing the goods. 4 points in, well, 3.5 minutes.
Instruction keeper.
Two more.
Advantage break, goal defence. Advantage obstruction, goal defence. Advantage obstruction, centre.
Berger doing a lot of work in that South African attack end.
Well, Danielle Lochner's on a goal attack. That makes sense. You want to give Stolz just a little bit of a breather before your power play. South Africa being told to use it.
Oh, brilliant hoist.
As if they haven't got enough to do. The defenders in
It just
this
adds
game.
that other dimension, doesn't it?
It does. I love it.
You've got to be very careful, though, picking and arranging who's lifting who.
Well, it's not only the pick up, it's the put down. It's important as well. You don't want to muck that up.
And then, of course, we had the climb up the leg. That was a cool manoeuvre.
Very cool.
We might see that at some point. Although Anna Harrison no longer with us. Oh, that's the beauty.
There it is. Here's a lift. 1, 2, 3. Fitzpatrick just gets Berger up, and it was enough to put Lochner off the shot.
Contact centre.
So last couple of minutes have just made this power play quarter a little more respectable for New Zealand.
Lochner steadies. Nice shooting. Danielle Lochner. 10 points between these two sides in the final minute of the second quarter. 18-8.
Contact in the two.
South Africa looking for their first win of this tournament.
Yeah, beautiful shot there from Bailey Mez.
Well, the Kiwi bench like it. Deb Fuller looks up towards the scoreboard. Oh, it looked like she was playing statues.
It's a replay. She had possession, lost possession, and regained possession. You can't do that. Opportunity here for Bailey Mez. Thought she was going to go the 6-point super shot. She'll go for 4, and she'll sink it.
And that ball just rattles through the hoop.
18 points now for New Zealand on the power play. And the opportunity just to extend it. They'll need to go long and they'll need to go fast.
Well, it got a bit better at the end of that power play for the Kiwis. We go to the break. They lead South Africa 26-8.
Turnovers. South Africa have only scored off 1. South Africa, though, have ditched up possession 11 times back to the Kiwis. New Zealand have scored off 4 of those. So New Zealand making so much better, I guess getting a far better return for the turnover stat.
Well, let's see what South Africa can do in this third quarter. Power play. Double your money. Siggy Berger off to a good start.
No surprise that Stolz is back on at goal attack for South Africa. They'll look to her just to sink the longer shots.
This is a young attack in for New Zealand. Fowler, Poi, Faulkner and Dunn. Good to see the youngsters get a run.
Use it.
There's the message.
Penalty, not used.
And
There you go.
Look, and that's good because we've seen it called, but it hasn't actually been enforced.
Yeah, and you know what? You're going to take no notice of it if there's no repercussions for you, no consequences.
But look at the speed of Kimiora Poi. She's exciting, this kid.
She is. I'm looking forward to watching her. She's a black belt in karate.
You don't mess with her.
Yeah.
Are you interviewing her at some point?
I don't know, but I'm only going to say nice things about her.
South Africa again. What can they build? Monica Faulkner making the most of her time on court. Stolz. Oh, beautiful.
Just a superb shot. She had Karen Berger all over her. Did not bat an eyelid. Oh, big moment, Shirani. Sorry, it was Tish Ndao. That was a brilliant defensive effort from her.
Terrific speed in the midcourt. It's interesting seeing the South African team with no Bongi Msomi, no Malaika Holtzhausen.
No Pumza Mwane, she was superb for them last year.
Oh, she's done it again.
Again, Rensky Stolz, just superb. Ndao, look at that, just committed to it and ran onto it. You don't have enough time to think about in this game. You've got to react, and she did.
So So New Zealand better be careful here. Foy takes to the bench. Berger settles. This is where she's been so hot. Yes, hits the rim and goes in.
So halfway through this power, not even halfway through this power play quarter for South Africa, they are already leading 14-2. It's been a superb effort.
Oh, great rebound from Bella. She got it under the New Zealanders.
Yeah, that was a beautiful reach there from Bella, wasn't it? Just her placement was absolutely perfect.
South Africans have come out in this quarter. They want this.
Well, hasn't their defensive intensity just upped? They're having a go at everything.
Oh, look at this! It's going in from all over the place.
Well, 2.5 minutes left to play, and the South African front line is on fire. Bailey Mez gives up possession with a footwork call.
Oh, well, they let off there, the Kiwis. They need to tidy up. Berger being directed from the back by her skipper. Renske Stoltz doing a power of work out there for the Proteas. Oh, awkward for Kirsten.
Van der Merwe just making life difficult for Mez.
You can rest assured the Kiwis won't be rushing about getting this ball back in play.
Well, Aaliyah Dunn is now on a goal shooter. You can see the height advantage that she has over Zanili Vimbella.
Pole goalkeeper in the 2.
So New Zealand hanging on by a whisker at the moment. That whisker just got a little bit longer.
Yeah, beautiful shot there from Bailey Mez.
Advantage break, goal attack.
Currently sitting at 7 from 9 at 78%.
But you know, this is a good South African side.
They're very patient. They're very methodical in the way they go about things. They're well drilled. It starts with a 6-point power play.
She'll get another crack at it. She knows exactly what she's doing, Renske Stoltz.
Well, it's a free pass only because it was an offside call. So she sets herself up again. There are players all over her. She takes the shot.
We're all tied up.
Score is even.
Centre contact, centre third, taken. Advantage contact, centre.
Well, Dorette Badenhorst, the coach of the South Africans, looks as though she can barely breathe. There she is next to Endo Dana. Now she's getting into it.
So many nerves. It's hard work being a player, but I reckon it'd be harder being a coach. She's got no control.
20 seconds left in this power play.
Stoltz, she likes it from there. There's the lift.
Well, it might have done the trick for the New Zealand cause. Push in the back. Here come the Kiwis. And then now can Mez finish. She'll get the penalty and add one more. Well, New Zealand survive for now. 33-30 at the three-quarter break. New Zealand in possession, a long ball from Faulkner. And that was certainly the move they started at the very beginning of the game. South Africa, though, come away with the rebound.
Oh, beautiful work there from Stoltz. Just looked long, found Berger. Oh, and just a let off there. Whitney Sanders just putting her toes over the line and gives South Africa another shot.
Holly Fowler hustling and bustling. Should be enjoying the run at goal defence. Playing most of her netball now at wing defence, but of course we don't have them in this form of the game. Stoltz has been short knees all day.
Advantage on the offside, 1 or 2. Keeper, you're out.
Yeah, that's 2.
Just smart work from Renski Stoltz. She'll always take the shot, even if the defender isn't out, because she knows it'll get pulled back and she'll get another one. She's playing that beautifully. Oh, what a ball!
I don't know that Ignacio was expecting it back.
Well, Monica Faulkner should have shot it. It's just a great play. Doesn't matter, Ignacio can finish it off.
I wonder sometimes, you know, it must feel so good zooming around that circle, hurling the ball, and you just get carried away and want to keep doing it. Oh, I've got to shoot.
Vantage defending off court.
Dow goes back.
Goal attack.
It's unfortunate for South Africa.
So this was where they ran into trouble in their first match against Jamaica. Ran with them for 3 quarters and then tailed off at the end. So for them, it's all about just conserving the energy, getting their rotations right.
Faulkner powers away into the circle. Again, the acceleration of Poi.
Contact too.
Ignacio settles.
Yeah, footwork call there.
Yes, it was an odd bounce, wasn't it?
Oh! As soon as having a fly.
Well, that was Karen Berger.
She's having a terrific game, Berger. She had a really good opening quarter, made a huge impact.
She's one of those players, Karen Berger, who you think this sort of form of the game is made for.
In the toe.
So I think, what's that, a contact?
It was a contact call against Ignacio. So opportunity here for South Africa. They trail by 2. They've got to take the risks, take the long bombs when they're available. There it is.
They're getting in the heads.
They are.
I think of the South African shooters.
So Renski Stoltz has to then make the decision. Do I go through with the shot or do I dish off under the post? It's a contact against Tishna Dow and a massive opportunity lost for South Africa. And a beautiful play at the other end. There it is. And she was still up in the air.
And she hung, that's right. Well, I wonder if Anna Harrison is watching somewhere. It's all in your honour.
Obstruction.
Oh, it's a beauty. Well, this game is very much alive. 1 point in it.
It feels like an arm wrestle, doesn't it? 2 very distinctive styles of play. New Zealand very polished, but South Africa just running on grease at the moment.
South Africa taking care.
Contact, goal defense.
Oh, that was a good hustle from Stoltz. I thought Berger got to it early.
Oh, Berger adds 2, just like that.
Well, Berger didn't score a point in the final quarter against Jamaica. She's now scored 4 in this quarter, and South Africa will not go away.
Instruction keeper in the 3.
Well, we said before, South Africa has never beaten New Zealand at Fast 5. They are making a pretty good attempt here. You see the tension on the New Zealand bench. Final minute of the match, 38-36, New Zealand by a fingernail.
Oh, plenty of pressure on Stoltz. What a take. She's right at the edge of the 2-point zone.
Throw in.
Oh, that's a big moment.
I just wonder, she might have been tempted to have taken that herself. Never mind, moment gone.
Oh, what? Chouane nearly came up with the steal.
And there's so much space on this court, you forget.
There's so much going on.
And that's a great look down the court.
Contact in the 3.
Boy, delivers. Ignacio adds 1 more. Come on, South Africa.
They've got to go.
We'll do it. jail, 39-36, but what a great challenge from South Africa.
Much better performance, South Africa, than we saw in the first game against Jamaica. They drew that last quarter with New Zealand after a superb power play quarter. New Zealand, though, just all like clockwork, very slick down the court. Bailey Mes, superb shooting at 82%.